Hi, I'm Ole Brøgger and welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a long time since I last posted a video, and my ambition with this channel was actually that I wanted it to post a video every single month, but it didn't turn out that way. Sorry about that, but I will try in the future to make some more, but my time is limited, so I wanted to do more, let's say it like that. But in this video today, I wanted to show you how I restored my 11-year-old desktop. I built this table 11 years ago and I used it a lot, and it was scratchy and worn out. I also wanted to do some more cable management, and my keyboard setup, I did a few changes to that too. I had a good idea, but it turned out as it wasn't a good idea. Actually, it was a total failure, so I had to do a lot of stuff over again. But let's get started. First, I had to take down all my equipment and remove all the old cable wrapping. It actually took quite longer than I expected, but that's how it works. And here you can see all my monitors are gone. And I found out my computer worked very dirty and quite nasty. Take a look at this when I remove this filter. All that dust. This definitely needs some cleaning. Nasty. All these screws were holding my table together. They're removed now, so I can easily take out the desk. Originally, when I made this table, I didn't have a router tool, so I couldn't smooth the edge as I wanted it, and I want to do that now. It even has a nasty dent I want to fix as well. Originally, when I made this table, I drilled a hole and it was in the wrong spot, so I could fix it now, and I took a piece of wood and glued it in with some epoxy and just sanded it down. Now the whole table has been sanded down and cleaned, and now it's time for some cable management. These are all the wires that are going to the monitors and up through that hole in my table. First, I wanted to clean this stuff before I was putting on the wrap. And now I don't want to say anymore. Just have a look. Well, that didn't work well. I didn't get it on tape, but what happened next was I had enough film, so I started over and put the wrap on the table again, and same thing happened. Bubbles everywhere, and it looked terrible. I found out that the wrap I was using, I actually bought it too cheap. It was too tacky, so every time I tried to lift it up, it just was stuck. So I couldn't smooth it out and remove the bubbles, and it was such a terrible experience working with that. I used 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours trying to wrap this table, and it was so bad. So what we're going to see now was the next day I mounted the table back and set up my computer temporarily because I had something to do in the evening, and I decided that I was going to paint the table again and give it some lacquer, and that's what happened next. This is my mounting plate for my handrest and my keyboard and other desktop utilities like my GoXLR and Stream Deck. And on the other side, I want to mount some felts because this surface is not very smooth and those screws will scratch up my table. I tried with some pads, but it didn't work. I used some universal spray adhesive to mount the felt. And then I just have to trim the edge. Under the table I used some brackets and a nut and a bolt just to keep the cables tight. And it's quite easy to fix them there. Well, it didn't turn out as expected, but I'm partially satisfied with the results, and in the future I will still like to play with the thought about wrapping my table in some cool stuff, material, maybe some flooring, some floor tiles, or in vinyl or linoleum, or what do you call it, but definitely not car wrap, unless it's the more expensive stuff that's not that sticky, so it would be easier to work with. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was a failure. I learned a lot about this project, and I have to research some more before I throw myself into these kind of things. But I wasted some money and some time, but I got more experienced. See you. Bye.